What's good, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in this video I want to give you know this value that is very difficult to find on YouTube. I remember during my time of trying to look for my edge and find my feet around the market. I remembered searching on YouTube for the best pairs to trade. How many pairs should I trade? What sessions should I trade? Now, as simple and common as these questions, you hardly find them on YouTube. Yes, you hardly find them on YouTube. Every one of these forex YouTubers are just focused on new strategy to learn. They just focus on teaching strategies, mostly strategies that they just back tested for maybe a few minutes, for just cherry picked examples, and they want to teach it to people, mislead people. you know Many of them just care about, okay, I made $500 today, I made 100K, I made 300K, I made 1K, I made 5K. Just all about that, right? Nobody's really interested in taking, beginners by the hand, telling them, okay, this is what worked when I was learning. So I'm here to tell you that. Now, when it comes to choosing pairs, now there is this popular saying you get on Twitter, and yes, mostly on Twitter, that one pair, one session is the holy grail. It's gonna make things change for you. Now, what makes trading easier for most people is not there is nothing like a straight holy grail. Maybe if you trade one session, if you trade one pair, things will click for you. No, the holy grail is, if your mentality shifts, things will change for you. And that mentality takes time to build, takes constant, you know, experience, journaling, reading psychology books, watching psychology videos, etc. So that's how it works. So when it comes to becoming profitable, how many pairs you trade does not really, matter, but there are things that can help every individual. Now, I personally have my psychological struggle. And what's my psychological struggle? Fear of missing out. Okay. Now, it took me very long to, keep it in check. It's very difficult to overcome it 100%, but now I'm very, very conscious of it. So I am very careful about it. And because I'm conscious of it, I try as much as possible not to make the same mistakes over again. So everybody is different now. Because I have fear of missing out, it's gonna affect how many pairs I'm gonna choose and what pairs I'm gonna trade. Yes. Now, if I easily fall into this whole FOMO thing, then very fast pairs won't be good for me, because they would feel like, or they will act like they want to start buying right now and start forming large candles. And because I'm used to, well, I don't want to miss out. I jump in, okay, I'll lose. So it means I need slower pairs. Now, secondly, I also need more than one pair, because if I trade just one pair, I'll be easily tempted to take trades when I'm not supposed to take these trades on that pair. Example, I see this pair, I'm trading, let's say I trade just Euro USD, and I see setup, and this setup does not fit my checklist completely. But because I've not traded for like the past 2 weeks, because no setups, what happens? I try to take that trade and start hoping for it to play out well. Now, that's what it does to people that have easily fall into fear of missing out. You watching might have a different personality and a different psychological struggle. Okay, so if you have a different personality and a different struggle, okay, that's a different case. But if you're watching this, this is the reason why I chose more than one pair. I trade four pairs, which you can see on the screen: Euro USD, GBP USD, USD card, and GBP JPY. Okay, that's why I chose these four pairs. Why? So that when I look at Euro USD, I don't I look at Euro USD, I don't see what I like. I look at GBP USD, I don't see what I like. I look at USD CAD, I look at GBP JPY. Now, inside the four of them, if they're all trying to book setups, I'm choosing the best out of all of them. The best, the very best. That's it. So this helps me win more, because if I have options to choose from, then I'll go for the best possible one. I won't just settle for something that does not really meet my criteria, but because I've not traded for a long time, I've not gotten set up, I want to make money, then I dive in. Or I start having thoughts of, man, if you don't enter now, this thing could really go up or could really go down, and you miss on the opportunity, and you might not see set up again the next 1 or 2 weeks again. Those thoughts will come, and it always comes from scarcity mindset. When you just focus on one pair and one session, you easily fall prey to that. So if you have psychological issues like this, like me, okay, like this really took a long time for me to be able to keep it in check. Okay, so because I'm human, I can't tell you that I'm 100% above it right now. No, nobody is above all of these market things and the rest of them. We're all humans, right? But I know how to keep it on check, and I know how to be very self-aware, and that's why I have 4 pairs. So these 4 pairs, I told you why I chose them. They are kind of mild, except GJ. GJ is not all that mild, but it's okay too. It's not fast like Gold and NAS and the rest of them, or US 30. So because of the way I react to how the market behaves, I chose these pairs, and I chose 4. I don't plan going, increasing it or reducing it. I just want it to be like this. If I don't have any setups on the 4 of them, I rest. I don't do anything. I do something else with my life. So you watching this video right now, these are the reasons why I chose 4 pairs. Now, if you are comfortable, if you're somebody that finds it difficult to focus, if your focus levels are not all that clear, you easily get distracted. You can't focus on more than one thing. Then you focus on one pair. And with time, if you feel the need that, okay, you can now focus on more than one, then you switch to more than one pair. But me, I don't find it hard focusing. I'm used to multitasking in real life. I'm used to doing multiple things at a time. So looking at more than one pair has never been a problem to me. But if that's a problem to you, and you want to have multiple pairs like me, no, that would be detrimental to you. So focus on doing what works for you. And how to know what works for you, in case you're watching this video, you don't even know what works for you, is some self-reflection or trying out one of them. So you can put 4 pairs on your watch list like me and see how the experience is, and trade with it for a week or so and see how it feels like. If it feels good, if you feel more relaxed, not under pressure, because you must protect your mental capital. You must not be under pressure in trading. You must not have anything to worry about. You have to be very as calm as possible. So if it's actually disturbing, like mentally, then you cannot go back to 1 or 2 pairs again. That means that was what's for you. But if it doesn't, right, if it doesn't have any psychological detriment to you, then you have your answers. You can use 4 and even use more. Now, what I'll speak against is those smart money concept traders that trade very high RR. I notice most of them add all the pairs to their watch list. Now, the truth is this: if you're trading all the pairs, like all the forex pairs, you can never ever be focused and get what you want to get and understand what you're doing. Yes, you can never ever be focused. If it's too much, you get distracted and you miss a lot of trade. But when you're analyzing this one, another pair must have finished, forming, and you know, boom, you missed the whole trade. So that's why it's just good to do it moderately. If you're somebody that likes to look for options and choose the best amongst all of them, then you go for 4 or 5 pairs. But if you're somebody that finds it difficult to focus on one, and what pairs to trade? I trade Euro USD, I trade GBP USD. They are major pairs, and they tend to be active on London, New York. I trade USD cards, also USD pair. All these pairs have news reading and the rest of them that would help enhance or make the price move in a particular direction we might be anticipating, and do it faster. You get, that's what news does, just like a catalyst. But what's happening is, yes, that's why I chose this USD pairs, and then GBJY is also volatile. Okay, it's also volatile. So yes, these pairs is what I want to trade for the rest of my career. There might be reasons why I might remove or add, but I like this ones and I wish to trade for the rest of my career. So it's up to you to choose how many pairs you want, and then remember to judge it from the aspect of your capability and not what other people say or what other people are doing. See you right in the next video.